Welcome to Let's Play Skies of Arcadia. I'm Nye, that's Base, and that's Trance.
Hello.
Where?
Exactly. So we just finished up with Shrine Island. And we saw...
Shrine Island. The island of the shrine.
And we saw the Imperial Armada go and screw with the pirates.
You know, that island has the weirdest boner.
Anyways. So, remember, Vice and Aika have no idea what we're about to find. And actually, if you look from the outside, no one else does either. They never,
Dun, dun, dun.
they don't really, like, change the look of the place.
Here goes!
I wish you could keep this ship through the entire game, this little dinghy.
That'd be funny as hell, actually, especially with some of the boss fights.
Some pirate ships are nothing more than a dinghy. Piracy isn't about
true.
heavy arsenal.
In this game, it is. In this game, it's all about the heavy arsenal.
Yeah, especially that kick-ass spoiler that you get later.
Exactly, I love that spoiler.
Yeah.
You know what? My favorite spoiler was not the kick-ass spoiler, but the one that spoiler NPC comes with.
Oh, you mean the third spoiler you get? Yeah. What is it, the third or fourth?
Actually, before I talk to this,
It's the third,
let's go talk to this guy.
if you're not including dinghies. If you're not including dinghies and side vessels.
Look, even this guy did not see the Pirate Isle get blasted into misery by a shit ton of enemy ships. Like, I mean, really now. It was right in front of him. He's been hovering around the place. For decades, as far as I can tell.
This is a well-known effect. It's what is referred to as a SEP field, or somebody else's
problem. Yeah. But the problem is there's no freaking
Douglas
big...
Adams reference.
There's no big pink mountain, and there's no freaking Italian bistro spaceships. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyways, when you actually get into the place, now you can actually see there is actually damage to this place.
Hey, Nye, I don't know if it's just on my end, but your mic's kind of fucked up.
How?
It's fine. I can't hear anything. Just your end.
Oh, no, you're getting it too, Base, so yeah, it must be my end.
So, this place is all kinds of screwed.
Yeah.
All kinds of screwed.
Hooray.
I mean, there's a dead guy over there. Let's go check his
Rest
pulse.
in pieces.
Uh-huh. The captain and the others were taken prisoner. Hey, Trance, look! There's the plot!
My god.
Considering that prior to that cutscene with the Valuans, we have not seen the plot so far in this game.
What plot?
Exactly. Now we have the primary plot hook. We have the first MacGuffin.
Delicious egg McGuffin.
If you listen, I mean, Trance and Base can't hear it, but this is actually the first clue that something is wrong. This is the, sadness music. Hey look, that girl feels the same. Anyways, we're just gonna skip on that, and we're going to head over here. Because this is where the plot is.
To the local plot store.
Yep. Let's go buy some plot.
To the plotmobile! Diddle-doo.
The plot hole.
That just sounds dirty.
So the Imperial Armada comes out of nowhere and attacks them. And every person with XY chromosomes was stolen. All of them. Except for that one guy up top, because no one cares about him.
Yeah, he's good at playing dead.
And also, this should tell you exactly what it means to be a swashbuckling badass pirate. Captain Dine surrendered immediately.
'Tis better to live in surrender than to die in defiance.
Trance, is that a Moogle in that picture? Like one of the nomad Moogles?
That is a vessel.
Okay, because like
Yeah.
you can't see the entire thing. It almost looks like a Moogle.
No, it doesn't look anything remotely close to a Moogle.
No, I can see the Moogle. It's a Moogle facing towards the right with a funny hat that seems to cover his eyes.
Yeah, see?
and little
You can see
feet
it
at the
too.
bottom. And he seems to be holding a halberd.
Or something like that, yeah.
I don't see it.
Or maybe if you cut some of that beard off, you could see.
Exactly. In Valua, the punishment for
Not my
piracy
fault
is
I got
death.
hit in the eyes.
Okay, as much as this looks like a but thou must, it is. This is actually not a false ending. This is not Golden Sun. And I'm sure everybody knows exactly which one of the two of these is a swashbuckling choice.
Oh, I know. It's hitting down twice to get to the third option, which just kind of makes him stare blankly.
No, actually, hitting the first option turns the badass music on.
That tends to be a good sign.
Mm-hmm. Badass music. You have started the plot.
The third option only appears when you take less than 8 intelligence as your starting stats.
And the third option is,
Very true.
I'm gonna go get a sandwich. So, yes, Vice and Aika are gonna go show those Valuans who's boss. Yep. Have we
You know-
mentioned that the Valuans have an armada?
On the
I think they
subject
mentioned
of
it.
dynamically reactive music, I've always found it hilarious when characters are aware of the music in the game. The perfect case of this, I think, is Dalton getting the time machine. For those of you who don't know what I'm referencing, just go play Chrono Trigger. You should be ashamed of yourselves.
So yeah, Vice's mom goes, my husband's going to be executed any day now, but you guys should take a rest. Quick, go to the free inn.
Well, if you think about it, it does make sense.
Cutscene.
You're gonna be taking on the whole army?
Oh yeah, every
Fuck that. Sleep on this decision. I don't want you dying too.
every major character in the game who owns a ship has a named ship. It's kind of cool.
Well, yeah, what the hell are you gonna name your ship? The SS Boat?
Just because it's bad.
Well, no,
to have
it's-
a vessel not named.
It's, you know that a character is not important if they don't have a named ship.
Oh, that's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, for instance, it's kind of like how that Mook, you know he's a Mook because he has no face. He has a full-face helmet, therefore he is a Mook.
Oh, he has a full face helmet, therefore his fucking leader didn't read the Evil Overlord's handbook.
Funnily enough, that trope does not actually get used in this game. I still love Galcian's robe and how it completely obscures every part of his body except for his face. And then he hovers there. And what's the point of those tassels?
To look badass.
Probably some kind of indicator of rank.
Actually, given his overall appearance and who this is, it looks like that outfit is simply designed for sheer intimidation factor. The
Yeah, given
tassels,
that everybody else in the entire armada, every other vice admiral gets to wear whatever he wants to. Well,
No, they do.
Admirals 2 through 6. He's vice admiral, or is he grand admiral?
No, he's
Grand
he's Grand Admiral. Like he's the top of the tops. Like the game implies they're all equals, but like he's first among equals, basically.
Well, no, they're not. They're are they not called like first admiral?
Well,
second
yeah, like
admiral,
it says
blue and
first
armada,
admiral,
third
so on. I always took that as to mean as these are the 6 admirals, and this one is Admiral 1. You know,
No, that's their rank. Because Grand Admiral Alphonse was Vice Admiral, Grand Vice Admiral, and now.
well, when it introduces, it'll introduce them in the cutscene with them, and you actually, we'll see what the wording is. By the way, it is very important to talk to these kids.
Anyway, in military nomenclature, that they're called first, second, third, fourth, etc., is what rank of admiral they are.
Oh, okay.
and does higher or lower number better?
Lower.
So first admiral is the best.
Yep. Well, no, Grand Admiral in this game.
Well,
Grand
yeah.
Admiral is best, but yes, First Admiral. First Admiral is basically considered senior officer, then second, third, fourth, fifth. And strictly speaking, I don't think in naval nomenclature 6th admirals actually exist, but this game does have a 6th admiral.
By the way, who likes free swashbuckler points? See?
Depends. Do they come with cheese?
Sometimes I talk to the random NPCs. I don't skip all of them.
Well, it'd be really boring. I mean, people who play RPGs knows most of the RPGs don't have anything to say.
But the thing is, Skies constantly screws with that. Usually, the
like,
person you
"My
need
name
to
is
talk
Error."
to... Normally, the person you need to talk to in Skies is the one you wouldn't expect to talk to. Which is kind of fun.
On the subject of my name is Error, that's actually not a glitch, it's a typo. It should be Error.
I know.
Just an interesting little thing.
Your face is an interesting little thing.
I love how the
Interesting
game...
little thing for you. My pants.
The game doesn't really commonly give you any directions other than the 4 cardinal directions. Everything is either due north, due south, due east, due west. These are freaking pirates with compasses. Why is nothing north by northwest?
Then it'd be
Because
too
they
easy to
can't
find.
read.
Apparently. Well, time to take our dinghy. Let's go north.
Is that what the kids are calling it these days?
I know, thinking the same thing. Hey, look, it's one of those Sky Rift things. Let's go plow into it. Because this is totally a good idea, right? You push into it, your screen gets all wavy. The Sky Rift kind of pushes you back. That's why you see the camera going in and out. I push in, it pushes back really quick. So you can't do anything. You're just kind of stuck in the Sky Rift. The same thing applies to the rock wall. You get the rock wall overlay on the screen, and then you get a battle, apparently.
Convenient.
I know.
You don't actually get a battle for flying into the rock wall.
No, you don't. We just happened to get one this time.
I was just saying that in case, for some reason, somebody watches this Let's
And actually thinks that's a great way to farm.
Actually, best way to farm is to put on the black map and go into the spoiler area.
Which, the triangular one?
No, the... Well, yeah, I guess probably.
Yeah, it's the I know the one you're talking about. The triangular one with the optional boss.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, how many of them have an optional boss, though? Seriously.
Is that the one where you can stick the spoiler into the spoiler to get a free spoiler?
No, it takes more work than that. Okay, so you guys can see the
watermelons.
you guys can kind of see the rock overlay right now. But yeah,
Rock on.
push in and it pushes you away. So let's keep going north. Hey, look, it's a landmass way down there that we can't do anything about. Oh, look, it's foggy. Oh, look, it's a cutscene.
That's strange. There's never any fog.
This is always clear.
I've never left my home island, yet somehow I'm familiar with the meteorological effects of everywhere on the planet.
Heavy fog. If there's radio static, I'm getting the hell out of this LP.
Radio static? No. But there's something really big right over there.
Zip your pants back up, good sir.
Sorry. Didn't mean to get that in the scene.
I still love that sound effect.
What?
No, the sound effect of, this thing.
Ah, a sky whale.
Arc whale, actually.
Arc whale, yes.
And it has this very interesting cry it does every time you see it. Trent, did you ever go watch Jurassic Park 3?
I hate those movies.
Did you actually watch it, though?
We're not friends anymore.
I don't like horror.
Well,
It's not
there was
horror,
this...
it's dinosaurs.
There was the new T-Rex, the big bad whatever it was, the one that was constantly scaring the crap out of everybody. And,
It's not a new T-Rex. Wasn't that the Allosaur?
I thought it was like a Megalodon or something.
Ah, fuck if I know.
Also, the correct swashbuckler choice here is retreat.
Yeah, fighting a sky whale is...
Yeah. Well, not just any sky whale, that sky whale. But yeah, every time the super bad dinosaur came in that, there was the sound of the ringtone because it ate the phone, and it was called the Harbinger because of it, because the sound of the ringtone was the harbinger of that thing coming. Every time you hear that sound effect, you know this badass is about to ruin you. By the way, I have no idea what it's breathing at us. I'm assuming it's just really bad breath.
It's massive. All it's just breathing at you is air. It doesn't need anything else.
That air is so dense it has a color.
Probably blood. Or...
What's wrong with that? What are you, racist?
Or... Nah, look at that color.
By the way, we're about to be introduced to one of the best characters in the game.
Couldn't that whale be infused with one of those weird woogity stones?
Woogity stones?
Woogity stones. I love the technical aspect of that.
Yes.
By the way, this is the best character...
because he's... Spoiler. No.
I just revealed something that I didn't even know about, didn't I?
Nope.
No.
By the way, best character in the game right here. The man with an artificial arm.
Oh.
Apparently that thing's called Rock Knob.
Jesus fuck nuts. That guy looks more piratey than the very essence of
Exactly, right?
people. You see that? That's what happens if you take every man that has ever had a name of color or adjective followed by beard and distill them down into a single body.
This is also what happens when you go into Final Fantasy VII, pick up Barrett, and go, hey, we need you to be a pirate.
And white.
That too.
So, like, half Barrett,
Also, do
half
note,
Michael
he just
Jackson.
beat the crap out of Vice with a metallic hand.
This is the character that I told you is a better fighter than Vice is.
He is. But, he takes
Probably.
He's only good for a very short period of time, and then he gets overshadowed.
The hell he does.
Because then Vice gets his other two, power moves, and...
Taco is best.
He doesn't look like he'd be capable of moving too fast, but... Gee. Let me guess, his upgrades are alternate arms?
for his weapons, yes.
Oh, yeah. Does he get a drill arm? He's got to get a drill
Yes,
arm.
he gets a drill arm.
He gets a drill arm somewhat early, in fact.
It's actually one of the,
Tapa Gurren Pirate.
Well, actually, he gets it fairly early, but it gets replaced really quickly.
It does. If I remember correctly, the drill arm, it's the excavation. No, it's not the excavation.
No, it's not the excavation, it's DeLoco's, and it has a special effect insta-kill that never freaking procs.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's how games work. Status effects are
That's not how
completely
this game
worthless.
works.
Not how this game works.
Yeah, no, this game...
There will
you
be
think
a-
that,
there's
and
a
so you
status-
never protect yourself against Eterni, and then
There's a
Eterni
status
procs.
effect weapon that we'll be getting later on in the game that we will never take off again, because it procs every time.
Huh. I thought
Even on
status
bosses.
effects were just for bosses to use
No,
against you.
No, not at all.
Proc on a boss.
Yeah, well,
Which weapon are you talking about?
the joke weapon.
Oh, I think I remember hearing about that. Doesn't one character get a lollipop or something silly like that?
Mm-hmm. There is a joke weapon that we will get later on in the game that has a 100% chance rate to proc, except for very specific bosses. Very specific.
Will it proc on Zivlin Bane?
I'm not sure, actually.
So
Zivlin Bane.
you've got
That
a
guy's a
foe
jerk.
that wields a lollipop of doom.
No, the
I
foe
don't know if
doesn't
it's a
wield it.
lollipop.
It
I
is
forget.
it's the reward. The foe doesn't wield it.
Yeah.
Got a friend that wields a lollipop of doom.
Okay, so
Oh, is it? I remember which sword you're talking about.
it's not a sword.
Are you sure?
It's not a sword.
I must not know what you're talking about then. Silence! We shall not speak of the spoiler weapon.
Yeah,
any further.
we'll talk to it. We'll talk about it in like 12 to 15 episodes when I actually get there.
Yeah. Like your mom joke here.
Pretty much.
What do I want to do? What do I want to do?
Now, we never learn what's in these freaking crates. So the fact that they spend so long animating this. Someone needs to tell Vice to lift with his legs, not with his back.
He's too scrawny.
Too scrawny, he just lifted a box like 5 times his own weight.
Full of cannonball.
And
pretty
now
sure
his
that's full of
spine is
cannonballs.
shit. Uh-huh.
Okay, this is another one of those really stupidly... We're just gonna change how this game works and how these characters should work because the game won't continue without it. Watch. Everything you know about the man with the metallic arm is just gonna go... Whoop, 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 whoop.
Like that noise exactly? That was a little weird.
You never seen Futurama and heard Zoidberg do that?
No, I have, but...
This man and everything you understand about him, Zoidberg's away in just a second.
So he stops being a grumpy old badass captain?
Basically, yes, for a period of about 2 seconds. So Vice tells him everything going on. And Drachma goes, nope, I gotta go get my whale. Go away.
So he stops being badass.
No.
old
That wasn't the
captain.
moment. That wasn't the moment.
Well, he's just gone to a grumpy old bastard captain.
Yeah,
You
the
know?
moment hasn't happened. Just wait a second. The moment doesn't happen until I go and watch that freaking cutscene again. See, even Vice comments on it. Yes, I have to actually go down to the hold, grab the other box, and watch a let's pick this up cutscene again. Yep. This is what I play games for. The amazing picking up and moving boxes cutscenes.
I watch games for the slash fiction. Or play games, I mean.
Exactly. This is where everything you know about him goes away. Grumpy old sailor man now lets you fly the ship.
Actually, it makes sense.
It makes no freaking sense whatsoever.
No, hear me out. He's testing you.
Even Vice says this makes no sense.
Yeah, to us and to Vice, sure. But to grumpy old pirate man, it makes sense.
You know Drachma's also a blue rogue, right?
Darn it, why did you have to use his name? I was going to wait until they actually introduced him.
You called him... Never mind.
I did not. I have called him the man with the metallic hand the entire time.
Artificial arm.
That too.
The man with the... What was it? The man with the machine gun arm. That's that song, right? Or no, just...
No,
Not
that's-
arm, but yes.
The man with the machine gun, his name is Barrett.
No.
And I specifically... Isn't that Barrett? I thought that was Barrett.
He was originally going to be the main hero of Final Fantasy VIII. They introduced Squall because the head honcho decided to
Cloud?
futz with things.
You mean Cloud.
Cloud was
Squall
in
was
7,
eight.
not 8. The
Yeah, we're
man
talking
with the
about
machine
Barrett.
gun is 8.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Oh, really? Huh.
Yeah. It refers to
Okay, we
I don't
just...
fucking know. I hated those.
We
games.
just got a distance. So keep in mind, the thing I'm about to do is 40 leagues. Isn't a league 21 miles? Or am I thinking of a
I
different
thought
thing?
that was a knot.
Yeah, no, a knot is... No. A knot is approximately 1.25 miles an hour.
Okay, so yes, this is Drachma. Yeah, I thought... Isn't... Or is a league 7 miles?
That sounds closer.
Yeah, I think it's... So it's 7 miles. So we are about to go 280 miles in this thing. By the way, Drachma has joined the party. Start a counter on that for me.
Although leagues makes no sense. League is a measure of depth. You wouldn't use it as a measure of distance, would you?
It's 7 league boots. It actually has been used in fiction a lot. Specifically in that particular instance.
It sounds cooler than 280 miles.
Okay, ready?
No one ever
Sounds
says
more-
miles.
old-timey.
Oh, also, Drachma just gave us the blue stone, so now we can make our weapons blue. Okay, this is
not white.
This is 280 miles. Ready? 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi. Okay, we're here.
Well, I mean, come on now. Surely you don't really expect it to be like...
I know, but like
scale.
that distance. Do you realize how fast these ships fly?
This is
Okay.
actually a plot point later,
Yeah.
if I recall, from what little I do remember of playing the game.
Okay, so this particular cutscene right here is not in the Dreamcast version. This entire side quest, plot, everything does not exist in the Dreamcast version.
Now, interestingly, on the subject of small world / extremely high velocity ships, there's something that can often be used to explain a lot of the fantasy elements in games like this, specifically the extraordinarily fast vehicles that zip over the world really quickly.
Hey guys, this is Doc, and he's got a dot on his forehead for no discernible reason.
It's not a dot, it's a skin condition.
Apparently, it's an anatomically precise skin condition.
Yes. It's very awkward, and now he's going to go cry after you leave because you pointed it out. You're a horrible person.
Yeah, you jerk.
So yeah, the doctor that will never actually heal you has just met you and realizes you're a pirate, but he wants to ask you for a favor. Again, no discernible sense. This is a little gothic Lolita girl who has a gigantic thing with an eggshell on its head.
She is not lowly goth.
She almost looks like she has the outfit, though.
Nah.
Nah. She's just regular lowly.
Really? With those clothes? Really? You don't think that, like, if this was a higher definition game?
It's
Yeah.
the giant hair.
And that she's 6.
And that the outfit's completely black, so are her eyes, she's got the big boots on.
Those aren't
Okay,
boots,
so for
those are her feet.
For no particular
Just
reason, he
continue
gives me
to
this... He gives me this lens.
And suddenly eyeball.
And suddenly, Vice's eye patch is useful. It's also the only reason we have that eye patch. This right here is the entire reason for first-person view mode in this game, by the way.
This wasn't the Dreamcast version.
Moonfish? Nope.
Oh no, you're right. I'm thinking of. Never mind. I'm thinking of the.
Yep. Those, yes. Moonfish? Nope. That's actually why one of the reasons I stopped playing the Dreamcast version is because I kind of started missing all of the like side stuff,
Oh, what a cute little crime against nature.
more or less. You know what we're gonna do with it?
I'm so glad I can't hear the sound right now because the noise is.
I know it lasts so long.
You're gonna kill it and shove it in the bird, aren't you?
That's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna let the bird eat it.
Because putting potentially sentient beings inside of a bird's facial hole for fun and profit is totally the pirate thing.
Actually, for a lot of profit too.
Yeah, no, some of the best shit in the game. Well, not the best shit in the game, but some really good armor, some really good rings.
Hey, you know, profit.
The problem is, by the time you actually get some of them, they're useless. Because of how far away Doc is from where you usually are. Okay, so basically, when you catch a moonfish like this cone thing pops out of your eyes, grabs the moonfish, and sucks it back in.
That didn't look like a cone. That looked like you just fucking shot out Vice's eye.
Exactly.
Like one of those sticky hand things from a quarter. That's horrifying.
Isn't it?
I'm just picturing everyone just staring in horror, just as his eye.
It's the Eye of Cthulhu from freaking Terraria. That's what it is. It pops out, eats the moonfish, and pulls it back in.
Just everyone else has to be just at this. That's
Actually-
the only...
That was Vice's tone.
Oh, that doesn't make it any better. That does not make it any better at all.
He eats the moonfish and regurgitates it for the bird.
Like a good mother.
Okay.
Yeah,
So that's Doc. That is a side quest that will last for the entirety of the game. I remember where most of them are, but I'm actually going to have to pull up a guide to do most of them.
I remember where all of them are.
Really? Every last one? I know there's like 3 I miss every once in a while. Okay, we need to go this way. No, wait, not that way. This way. There it is. It's discovery time. If you go to this island, and go on top of it, and hit the button...
Butterfly in the sky.
Nope, wrong one. This is the guide stones.
I can go twice as high.
No. No.
you're just quoting Reading Rainbow.
Reading Rainbow. Okay, so these are the guide stones. Just... That's all they are. They're just the guide stones. They're literally signposts that tell you where to find everything.
They are a discovery, though.
They are discovery, so you definitely want to make sure to get them.
It's funny because this is like the heart of Valuan fucking sky, and they're like, whoa, no one's ever confirmed they're there.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's got to be a simple matter of, oh yeah, everyone knows they're there. What? Oh, why would we need to take pictures?
By the way,
Huh.
Trance, do you remember what Drachma's ranged attack is?
Doesn't he shoot out his fist like a rocket?
Yes, he does a robot rocket fist. Actually, Drachma brings up one of the very important things you need to know about the interface for the game, specifically in combat. If you look around his picture, you'll notice that as I change his element, the image around his picture changes. This is specifically important for Drachma because unlike every other character in the game, not all of his weapons have an easily discernible moonstone area, so you can see what color he's using. It's kind of a pain in the ass. I've changed to blue magic because there's a certain spell I want to learn early on so I don't forget to get it later.
That giant fish is a crime against nature.
It's dead now.
This whole game is crimes against
The problem is,
nature.
these things are even bigger crimes because they hurt like hell if they do the right attack.
Yeah, what the hell are those?
They're jellyfish.
Pufferfish.
Yeah, pufferfish, there you go. What'd I say?
They look
It's a
like
jellyfish.
Oh.
they look more like sea urchins gone horribly wrong.
Or pufferfish.
Yep.
So, you're wrong.
The problem is
They
they
look
have
like-
a
they
very
look
high
like
habit of
something
running.
exterminatus.
As you can see, Drachma does a crap ton of damage. He is a very heavy damage dealer, but he doesn't have the required skill set at the point in the game where you actually use him to be amazing. He is a good 5 levels over Vice and Aika, though. Okay, I can't remember if I can actually get this particular discovery right now.
Is it?
You can get every discovery in every area as soon as you get it. Well, not every discovery.
not this
obviously.
one,
I mean, if
because-
it's in mid-space.
The problem is, this one... You remember the Mirage Island, right?
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about? That's the one I'm hunting down. I can't remember if I'm actually able to reach that area right now.
Oh.
I also can't remember exactly where it is. 1 second.
Yeah, neither can I.
There it is.
Isn't Drachma also
Nope, I can't go there.
slow?
So, this is what happens if you try to go into the Valuan area. By the way, that thing in the background, that's the discovery I'm trying to get. I will not be able to find it next time when I look for it. But yeah, I don't have a Valuan passport, so I can't actually go that way. Yeah, I think the that one I can't get right now, specifically because every time I try, I hit a cutscene that sends me somewhere else. And yeah, Drachma is a very slow character.
Yeah.
He
not
also
necessarily-
has very low spirit.
Yeah, that is
Like
one
this.
major issue with him.
High speed seems essential.
No, not necessarily.
Not really.
You could load up, for example, you'd load up Drachma with counter.
Yeah.
Well, is it possible for enemies to get multiple turns to Drachma's one?
No. It's
Okay,
always
then
1-to-1.
speed isn't essential.
Yeah, this is not a, what are those called?
It doesn't use an ATV system.
Thank you, that's what I was looking for. Yeah, this is not an ATV game. It's 1-to-1, even though it doesn't really look like it. The speed thing is actually the entire quick stat really isn't important, because you will almost never have a point where you going after the enemy is actually a problem.
Unless they can sleep you.
To some extent, yeah.
Or petrify you.
I mean, they can hit you with those.
Kill you.
If they
Poison
can
is actually always a big deal in this game. Poison
Yep.
is kind of an underrated stat, but it shouldn't be.
Percentage based.
Nope, just really
Percentage
damaging.
based, just really high damage. Like poison will ruin your day if you're not. I guess it's more because things that the things that can cure all your party members at once are Fina's special abilities, and they cost a ton.
I probably shouldn't be going this way and talking to this ship. Oh, wrong ship, never mind.
Yeah, that ship's not there until you do.
Yeah, you know exactly who I was looking for.
Yeah, there's one reason to go over there ever.
Man,
Involve cake.
no.
Nope.
That's exactly
The
what it...
opposite.
That's a very specific thing it does not involve. It does not involve anything cheery or pleasant.
Oh,
Yeah.
then it's anti-cake.
Pretty much.
Actually, if you go there too early, what's over there is a boss type event, and if it's one of the ones that scale with you, but
Yeah.
it's annoying because no matter when you go over there, the abilities that the opponent uses do not change. So if you go there too early,
There's Rocket
you will
Fist.
not be able to use abilities to match the opponent's abilities. And
Yeah.
win.
But if you go too late, she scales really highly.
Why did you give a gender-specific honorific?
Because I
You're
have
the ruiner
too
of things.
because I have too many friends who, if I used it as a gender-specific pronoun, they'd kill me.
It doesn't need to be gender specific. I just didn't want. Now everybody knows what it is female. Good job.
Oh boy.
Good
Her
job.
name is Captain Carrot.
No, that's exactly what the name isn't, actually.
Yeah, it's the opposite.
But yeah, so we don't care about that. Okay, so we are heading to Sailor's Island.
This one is not a risk. Is it my shield? No. Is it my talisman? Maybe.
This is Sailor's Island.
Grant still has 180.
It has very cheery and upbeat music.
Do 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 do.
Yeah, you're behind by about 2 seconds.
No, I know. I can't hear it. I can't hear the sound, audience. I just know the song.
I can't hear anything. My ears were severed in an unfortunate banana crafting accident.
By the way, who's ready for the start of a running joke? Base knows what the running joke is.
I do know what the running joke is.
The game even responds to the running joke at one point. ...
Again.
Again!
Drachma hasn't left the party.
Oh, you
What a surprise.
You spoiled it!
You already mentioned that Drachma has joined the party counter, thus indicating that he repeatedly leaves and enters.
When did we mention? Oh my god.
Do we mention we've had 2 freaking battles with Drachma and he already left the party, but he left the Blue Moonstone with us. Okay.
I like to think that's his way of being helpful and not just totally forgetting you.
So actually, this particular thing is actually really cool because this is the like the most important people on the Empire's screw with them list. Drachma's number 3.
He makes friends.
Gilder the Unfettered. Calamity Clara, huh?
Yep, Calamity Clara. Sentime the Tinker. Now notice, Vice actually just said that we're on the list. We're not. But it does that no matter what, because there's a chance that the first time you see that, you'll
I
actually
think
get
he's
a list.
referring to his dad.
Nope, his dad's
Yeah.
not on the list either.
Hey, he is Dine.
Wait, did I misread? I looked for him. Gilder the Unfettered, Angel of Death, One-Armed Drachma, Calamity
Who's
Clara,
number 1?
Sentime the Tinker, Gilder the Unfettered. It's right in front of you. You can read it.
No, I'm not reading that. I'm playing Dark Souls.
Dine is not on that list.
I remember Gilder.
Don't you?
Ah,
Wait, how do you remember Gilder? You never got that far in the game.
Yeah, you don't know who Gilder is.
Isn't he the guy who's like...
No, that's exactly who he isn't.
Sexiest man alive.
Hey, look, it's a moonfish. That's one. Okay, so let's move on.
Moonfish.
Okay, so every good RPG player knows the first place you go whenever you go into any given town, you go talk to this guy.
Weapon salesman?
Weapon salesman.
Yeah.
Buy and sell weapons. I am 2,882 rich. Now, as bad as we are about spoilers, this game is worse. Notice the second weapon you can buy.
What can?
Which means that Drachma's coming back at some point. Now, I don't know why this particular glitch happens, but for some reason the names of the elements are now in Japanese.
What? I've
Yeah,
never seen
go
that.
look.
You're playing the Wii version, or I'm sorry, the GameCube
Yeah,
version?
play the
on
GameCube version.
Wii?
Yeah.
Because I've never seen it say rich either. I was pretty sure it says gold.
Nope, rich. But yeah.
On the subject of it spoiling, that's actually not true. I have seen incidents of games where a character is very much dead or out of the party, and equipment specifically for them still dropping. In a later interview with the developer, when asked, why'd you do that? So you would wish he was still there.
Or in other words, there's an exploit that you can get them back, but we don't want to tell you about it. By the way, notice the notice the
Game are you talking
skeleton.
about?
I frankly don't remember. It was years ago.
Remember, we're in a
Yeah.
weapon shop, guys, and an armor shop. So why is there a skeleton of a pygmy in his closet?
He was young and he needed the money.
Oh, so that's Pinta the Explorer. Hi, Pinta! You're completely useless in this game.
Well, not completely, but...
Almost completely.
He was the character who in the Dreamcast version you could play with the VMU unit. He would, you could play, it was called Pinta's Adventure or something like that, and come back and give yourself items.
By the way, this is the second really big, spoiler in the game.
Ship parts. So
But
you
I'm out of
have to
stock.
make your own ship.
Exactly.
Why is that a spoiler at all? You're a
Skies of Arcadia.
freaking sky pirate. It's called
Obviously.
Skies of Arcadia. You want to
And?
be a captain.
You pretty much get
have
your own ship and Echo the Dolphin, dude. There's no game you don't get a ship.
By the way, I am actually talking to this guy for more than just to show you that he's a weapons or ship parts merchant. We need to know about the harpoon cannon.
Oh, what we need to know about is this awesome hairdo.
Screw that. How about his his like data-like glasses?
He has an eye condition. What is with you and being so insensitive?
And he's got a wrench roped to his chest.
With gold chain at that.
No. It's rope. The gold chain's around his neck.
Oh. Still.
Okay.
That guy is the most bling motherfricker ever.
Just a couple more things we need to do in Sailor's Island before we leave.
Talk about feeling like I was in grade school again.
Aw, man, the mystery merchant isn't here. Okay, I'm sure you guys heard the moonfish sound downstairs. It's actually up here. By the way, let's see if I can show this. If you guys can see in the upper left-hand corner that glowy thing, that's actually the moonfish. You just can't see it in full without the glasses. So if you ever see that, it's indicating there's a moonfish there. Okay, I believe that's 2 for 2. And before I forget, even though I will have to come back and do this again anyways later on, is the message in a bottle here yet?
Message in a bottle?
Mm-hmm.
There's no oceans. It's on balloons.
It's on a balloon.
That's charming.
Isn't it? They thought of everything.
That's actually outright charming, yeah.
What are you going up there for at this point?
Message
You're
in a
ready to go
bottle.
up there at this point.
I can't remember when it actually... Yep, there it is. The message in the bottle.
I guess I thought you were coming up here for a different thing.
Nope, that's not here yet.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about, so
Yes,
I'm
you do.
assuming it's a hamster.
You know what it's
Yes. Congratulations. You have unlocked the spoiler. It is a hamster.
about. It's a gigantic space hamster.
Yeah, but those only come in miniature.
The giant mini space hamster?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
You know, he's actually in Mass Effect.
The giant mini space hamster?
Yeah, if you talk to the one in his cabin, you get the same sound effect. They've confirmed it's actually Boo. It's kind of funny.
I don't know who Boo is.
Boo from Baldur's Gate?
I have no idea.
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes!
I've never played Baldur's Gate.
Crazed Barbarian has a pet, which he claims is a miniature giant space hamster.
Yep.
It's supposed to be an extraordinarily powerful psionicist, but it doesn't talk to anyone except him.
And it also refuses to attack at all.
No one's sure if he's crazy or it's just being quiet.
So if you go talk to Drachma again, because I know you are so willing to do this, you get a cutscene.
Sweet, free cutscene.
And then Paulie.
Yeah,
Rack
Pauline.
in your face.
Yep. I love how like sly Aika's trying to be, and how sly she ain't.
I'm just looking at Aika's.
But it worked.
capabilities.
Watch that mustache move. So I have never picked the second option. I'm still not going to, but I can't help but be curious what it says.
I'm pretty sure that is the swashbuckler. It is beat around the bush.
I don't think so.
Take it.
No, I'm not
Take
losing
it.
I'm not losing the swashbuckler point.
Take it. Come right out and say it is not the swashbuckler point. Beat around the bush.
I hate you. Wow, holy damn, it is. I have never gotten that.
Got no shit.
Because
'Cause-
pirates don't just ask for help.
Yeah, that doesn't fit with the rest of the swashbucklers in the game.
It sure does.
Plus,
I'm trying to
look at it this way. You know, hey, help us get to Valua. That's kind of lame. It feels like you're begging, but wouldn't it be nice if someone could take us to Valua? Some big, strong, sexy man with a robot hand? One way's you're convincing him.
Mustache. Oh, that'd be the best pirate.
Yes. The fun fact is, he's not actually Drachma. No, what you think is Drachma is actually a robotic body being
Alright.
piloted by a sentient alien mustache.
Alright.
No, I've seen that episode. It wasn't that funny.
Episode?
Sentient alien mustaches was actually an episode of The Kids Next Door. I am not joking.
You've seen that show?
Yes!
I've never seen that show, and
That show was amazing.
That show looked awful in every respect.
It
Every
was
single
so good.
You know
I
what
have
pissed me off
no
the most
idea.
was that I'd never heard of it until it was on my chocolate milk cartons in school,
It was on Cartoon Network.
and I hated it. I hated it automatically. I was like, these are stupid, and I can't believe they're spelling it this way. They can't believe this is the actual premise. I hated it.
It was just kind of cool that just the whole kids are secret aliens and they make all of their crap out of just random junk.
They were aliens?
Well, there was a sentient mustache that when it jumps on your face can control you and turn you in or and make you do what it wants it to. I assumed they were
kids made their own stuff because they were aliens?
No, not the kids. The kids are secret agents. Like there's an entire kid secret agent society
How do they... Never mind. You know what? Okay, sure.
Folks, this is why you don't take illegal medications.
Also, the next time we get to see the victory dance.
Yeah!
That's
Go,
like
Team
time
Venture.
2 out of 3.
They spent years practicing that.
You know it. You just know it.
My weapon broke. Shit.
Quick, to the duct tape mobile.
We'll need an entry passport to get in. I wonder where I can get one of those.
There's a dispenser to your left.
What are you buying?
Stay away.
Drachma has joined your party.
But for how long?
Also, there's a picture right over here. We can't see it because I can't move the camera. It actually is a hint for something later on in the game, if I remember correctly. It was in that cutscene.
What is it a picture of?
I can't remember. I think it's one of the ship boss fights. But like the blue one. But it kind of looks like that, but I don't know the exact specifics. They never show it to you. This guy's kind of important. He's the guild master, and he's always reading that same book.
Welcome.
He never
It's
puts it
not
down
actually
either.
reading a book. It's just got pictures of naked things in it.
Wouldn't be surprised. That's why he doesn't want to lose his place.
Like naked things, not people. We're talking like there's like a mole
There's a
rat.
penguin in there.
Oh yeah. He's currently reading through the Eldritch Horrors
It's
chapter.
like a shell. It's like a shaved bear. It's like a whale just floating. Just a whale.
Whoa, 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 whoa. We don't make any fake passports here. No. I love how Aika thinks.
Ballsy just to ask, you know what I mean?
I love how Aika thinks. So you're saying we don't have to get caught? Or, you know, if we get caught, all we have to do is escape, right?
Oh yeah, I was right. My hammer was broken. Man, don't I feel like a heel?
Hey, look, the little man with the really big ears. Hey, look, it's another mustache.
This video is going long.
Yeah, it is. I was actually intending to stop it at Sailor's Island and kind of forgot.
Heh.
So we're gonna stop this one in a
Wearing
second.
an orange on his head?
You remember the mask from the first mask you give away in Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time?
Yeah.
It's one of those, but the eye holes are pointing up.
Fair enough.
What?
He's wearing the
No, no, no. He's wearing a hat that just happens to have the Triforce hanging from it.
Oh.
Well, that's a known Shintoist symbol.
I know, but it's I was thinking about that mask and went, yeah, he's got it on top of his head. He hasn't pulled it down yet. Hey, look, it's Moreplot.
My favorite was the Keaton mask.
That's the one I'm talking about.
Oh. Or the bunny hood. I liked that mask also.
What type of choice is this? I accept your offer to advance the plot, or no thanks, I won't.
I accept your challenge. Cake or death?
Well, cake? Sir, we're running out of cake.
You said death. You said death.
I did not.
I meant cake.
Well, you don't get to change. If I let you change, I have to let everybody change.
Oh, cross-dressers.
Aren't they amazing? Yeah, dude, stop talking. I do not want to be in this cutscene forever and a day. Okay, before we turn this off, we have to talk to him one more time. Yes, 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 we don't care. Yes, yes, yes. Blah, blah, blah. Good, good, good. Buy and sell discovery information. First, this wanted list was not in the Dreamcast version. Hey, look, it's a black shadow. Yeah. Interesting. Okay, so if you go to sell info, you can sell the location of these things to the guild. And depending on how rare it's supposed to be, he'll say something different, but for the most part, you found what? If you go to buy info, you can actually buy the information from him of where it might be, and it'll be discounted if someone else found it first. Yeah, we're not going to be doing that. Okay, now watch him open his book and close his book and nod. Ready? Open book, close book, nod. Okay. Fade into the nod thing, but he did open and close his book for no particular reason whatsoever. Okay, guys, that is it. We have reached Sailor Island, we have found the plot, and we're moving on. Next time, we'll try to do better than that. We'll see you guys soon.